allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Moving on to roll call.
Heritage Commission Chairperson Casey Benner.
Here.
Heritage Commission Vice Chairperson Tom Hooper.
Here.
Heritage Commissioner Whitney Tucker is not. Heritage Commissioner Mark Buckeye.
Here.
And we have a quorum.
Okay, moving on to the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
My second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on to the approval of the minutes from our last meeting of May 18th, 2026.
Make a motion to approve it with one correction that I saw under introduction of evidence. It has Commissioner Tucker seconded the motion by me. It was actually Tom Hooper that did that.
My second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes with the amendment to change the second on the introduction of evidence from Commissioner Tucker to Commissioner Hooper. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, moving on to the introduction of evidence.
I have the design guidelines, the municipal code, you have the staff information that Robert sent to you, and then we have some materials right here to enter into evidence.
Make a motion to approve the evidence.
My second.
I have a motion to accept the evidence. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, moving on to old business.
All right. Well, Robert's daughter is singing at the Cardinal ball game tonight, so you get me again. On the 2023 Historic Preservation Fund grant continues. The public comment period is still open. They've made a few changes. Actually, I should get the first round of narratives this week to review. The National Park System will also be reviewing their properties, and I assume the state will be reviewing their properties. The few changes that we made were the post office is going to be narrated now. There are a couple, there's a mural in there that has some pretty neat history.
Yep.
So that's going to be narrated now. The St. Genevieve Catholic Church and the Valley Elementary building are going to be separated. There's just a ton of history in both buildings. I think one will be narrated and one won't because we're limited on narration. And then we had to eliminate, I don't know if you remember back at the public hearing, SRI wanted to add the little white building next to the Moses Austin outbuilding, so we eliminated that. And we also eliminated one of the cemetery, memorial cemetery stops. There were two, there's now one, and now it all fits unless we make any more changes. All right, that's the 2023 update. 2026 Historic Preservation Fund grant, I think Robert shared with you that we finally got back some feedback on our pre-application that I submitted in November. It was some feedback on the indirect costs. We can up those a little bit from 10% to 15%, and we changed a few things around the budget that they requested, and it was resubmitted. He shared the numbers with you here, so that's a $13,984 request, 40% funded by the grant. But that is back in their hands. I would hope to hear something, I'm going to say by August. We'll see. Those are my grant updates. Can we go ahead and cover that one? Sure. Also under old business is SGHC 17-26. So that was to be up for reconsideration tonight. The owner couldn't be here last month, but she also cannot be here this month, and she is okay with putting that off. I will let you know when you get your agenda for July. There's a mistake there that she is not requesting vinyl windows, she is requesting wood composite windows. And that's all I have under old business.
Okay, moving on to new business. We will start with SGHC 020-26, certificate of appropriateness for replacement of the existing cedar shake roof material with metal roofing material at 145 Washington Street.
I think our applicant helped Whitney outside,
He did.
and our owner is on Zoom. Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hello. How are you all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm hanging in.
So here's the material that they are requesting. I'm gonna go get Dean.
Okay.
Sorry to sit out.
We're trying to,
I'm flipping through it too.
yeah.
It was not ready.
There we go, that's 145 Washington.
Correct.
Those are weird.
They're not bad.
Huh? They're vinyl.
They'll stay on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
That's why before they stay on the rail. Is the subroof strong enough to attach these two? That's, they have to be attached, and that's,
I'm guessing, I don't know.
that's,
I'm not a roofer.
yeah. That'd be a nice one.
Yeah, I think he has it marked in the brochure, the color. Alex, do you remember which color you were going with?
I didn't know color. I assume it would be something similar to what's there
Okay.
now, though it's a bit faded.
Yeah.
So
Dean-
whatever
Dean's-
its original.
Yeah.
He's got it in his head. Well, something. He has a concept of a plan.
Right. So you guys you're gonna go with the vinyl ones, or these composite ones instead of the metal now?
Is that just composite? It's not metal?
Yeah, this is composite.
Yes, composite.
Well, that's, okay. Apparently, because Dean is
Okay.
I don't see color
one of
marker.
the most effective in our last.
Yeah, these are, is it 50-year warranty?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's black, but it's not a bad color.
Yeah, that's the color.
Which is a big relief, you know.
Do you want these?
He's,
That would be from the contract.
It's like out in front of the building or something?
yeah, they stepped out.
Oh, I see.
Any questions for Alex? No, we wait.
Yeah, do you have any questions for Alex?
I don't particularly.
Well, I don't either.
We've seen the same one that's been made look like thatch in Europe that they're using. It's a composite like this, it looks just like thatch roofs.
Yeah.
I did not know they did composite. Like, I knew they did metal.
Well, see, and I thought when I first seen these, I thought these were gonna be metal ones.
They do a metal one, I've seen pictures of it, I haven't seen it
Right.
in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do like a slate also.
Yeah, and they have metal ones in there too.
My understanding is Dave was talking to a supplier in St. Louis, and perhaps they've come up with the idea that the vinyl ones are more, the composite is more, durable.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure. Or is he also presenting metal as an option? I'm not sure.
I think it's just doing the vinyl ones.
Well, the original request was for metal.
Right. Good.
Here's Dave.
You done with those?
Oh, yeah, they're here for you. Come on up.
Come on up, Dean. So you're talking about going with these instead of the metal?
Yes. What we like to propose is going to something that's a lot stronger, more durable, long-lasting. As you all know, the modern day wood is not very good. So if we go back with the regular shake roofing on there, if you get 10, 12 years, you're lucky. And it splits real easy. I've got a friend of mine that owns a construction company up in St. Louis, and they deal with this all the time. When that storm came through the other day and dumped a bunch of hail, almost every roof that had shake on there was ruined. So my whole point is I just think she needs to have something more durable, not having to change that out every 10 years. And I am very much, I've been a citizen of this town forever. So I want to keep that. I want to keep that authentic look. And that is probably one of the better products I found out there that meets that criteria. So you guys can hang on to the sample, Mark, if you want to pass that around or whatever.
Yes.
There's some information on there. The other thing about that is it has a 50-year warranty, 10-year warranty, no questions asked if there's any problem with it. 110 mile an hour wind rating. We have that, probably half the town will be gone. And hail damage, it has a class 4 as far as rating, as far as hail damage. So it would take an incredible a lot to damage that per se. So that's my plea with you. I actually was looking at a metal style that's like that as well. I couldn't get that sample, and actually after reviewing it and looking at it, the problem with the metal stuff is naturally if it gets hail damage, you're going to see that. This stuff you won't. So I would probably want to lean towards this more so than the metal, but if this isn't doable and you guys are more agreeable on the metal, then I can get that sample as well. So
I think that would be better than the wood.
It's great. How is that attached? Because I know with something like that, that's durable, making sure your subroofing is proper for it, and that it doesn't pull away in mass.
Right. So it's pretty well standardized like any regular roofing that uses, so you can use a screw mechanism or I believe a nail, specific nails for that stuff so that it's durable, that it holds up. You don't want something that's going to create rust and then it's going to stain that. So, so they have their own screws or nails, whichever way you want to use, depending on the substructure of what we're looking at, so, and aesthetically, she's trying to keep the first school and the new building that we're about to put up. She wants to keep that all in the same style. So, and the other thing is that this is able to go down to a 312 pitch, which doesn't affect the first school, but on the new building, it possibly could. So, trying to look at all sides to it.
I like it, actually. Surprising, I do.
And honestly, it's actually it's a little cheaper than regular shake. So
Is it really?
yeah. Well, regular shake is pretty expensive because nobody wants to put it on.
Oh yeah.
So but it's more than a composite shingle for sure. But like I said, it's got a 50-year warranty on it, and that's almost unheard of anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Anything else, huh?
I move we accept this roofing material for this.
I'll second, well, actually, for the wording,
It's,
go from metal to, they consider this composite?
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, replacing the cedar shake material with the presented composite roofing material.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to approve the certificate of appropriateness for the replacement of the existing cedar shake roof with the presented composite roofing material, not the original requested metal. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Was there a second?
Yeah, I second.
Okay, I got it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Any opposed? Okay.
Awesome. You want to keep that? You hang on to that? You guys need this?
Yeah, I mean, can we hold on to it?
Yeah, hang on to it, and Dave, you can get it back to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you all.
Thanks, Steve.
Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Moving on to SGHC 021-26 to receive a certificate of appropriateness for the replacement of a small attic vinyl window on the front of the home with a larger vinyl window to allow for the installation of a required emergency escape window that will also allow more light for the new bedroom at 345 Washington Street.
I have a picture of the window pulled up for you.
I've seen it.
One of you come to the podium, please.
So what's there is like a 19 by 19 inch window. The one below it is also a vinyl window. I was gonna actually try to make it bigger, like a 4 by 4, and then try to replicate what wood is there to go around it. But I was gonna go with an actual wood window.
And what we want to do is keep the house as intact as possible to what it looks like now. We just want more light so that
But it would be an actual wood frame. And then
Yeah.
I'd try to mimic what's there now, just be on larger scale.
Is it going to be a working window, or is it just going to be?
Just gonna be a picture window.
Casement.
Yeah.
you know, Bruce is a carpenter, so he would know. I just know I want the house to look good from the outside.
So the request here says emergency egress. It will not be, if it's a casement, right?
Right.
Okay.
No, I didn't know that was an emergency request.
Through here. Drives me crazy.
You put a blank sheet between each.
I know.
There you go.
Here we go.
And actually on the lower window, all it is it's wrapped with aluminum.
This
Yeah,
one?
yeah, you can see that. I know that
Yeah.
they kind of want to try to keep it the same. It's going to be hard to replicate that. And I don't know where you could even get that trim for it.
You're a carpenter, right?
Well.
Yeah, we probably have to
That's all.
trace it and use a scroll saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be done. You want to go from, let me see, it's what size was it?
The one that's there?
Yeah,
19 by 19.
19 by
Roughly.
19. Thank you so much.
Yeah, actually, here, it's on the graph that he did, 19 by 19, going up to 48 by 48. And is that the overall
That will be the window itself. And then
window
the
itself?
frame will be
The frame is,
window.
okay. So it kind of overbounds the scale of that.
if there's an issue with the size, we can go smaller.
I was gonna say, how wide is that bottom window?
31.
So yeah, 31 by 65. So it's all.
Oh, there it is, okay.
So-
Yeah, if I was to approve it, I wouldn't want to go any wider than the bottom window, I don't think. I'm just gonna throw the aesthetics all off. Excuse me.
You'd be okay with that, wouldn't you? Just the same size as the bottom?
Yeah, just
Same width, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I really struggle with losing all the decorative trim work.
Well, I'm gonna try to replicate it.
You want to
as best
replicate
as
it.
possible.
And how Case get it too, I'm the same way, it's like, oh.
Because to me, I mean, I know even if you replicate it, it's just,
It's not gonna be original.
you make the window the 31.
I mean,
I would be able to reuse the top section if I stay with the same, well, no.
no,
it's
it's probably wider.
Wider. But aesthetically, it would be better to have it the same width as the window below
right.
it.
And that's
Right.
fine, she's okay with that.
And that would
Right.
look, that would make it look like it belonged there, and with the reproducing the trim, like you're going to do with the original, that would look, it would make it look just very nice.
And actually, you could, I'm just looking at the components of it. It wouldn't be too difficult to reproduce it because you can't see the whole thing, but it almost looks like you could take a porch baluster and split it.
Well,
And
yeah, I thought about that too. They're not quite the same, but they are similar.
oh yeah, there, yeah. Then you got your rosettes, you can reuse those.
I don't know, I have a baluster that's real similar, but I don't think it's the exact same. And I can bring you guys a picture of it, or you can bring it in. I know it's not, looking at it.
So,
Those look more like stair, like porch rails.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's talking about.
You can always kind of marry two of them together and
Right.
remove that square that connects. Yeah.
so to frame out the new window, you're going to go down.
Going down just a little bit.
Top's gonna stay where it is currently.
No, it's gonna move up a little bit too.
Oh.
Well, that depends on how tall are you willing to go? You wanna stay as wide as that? What's the height that you would be okay with?
And the 19 inches on that is just the window
That is-
itself. So the
That's
overall
actually-
frame on that is,
That's with the frame, that is from the,
right, but from the very top of the sill to the very bottom of the sill, approximately what is that dimension?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
It looks more rectangular as opposed to square.
It's gonna almost double it, but not quite.
What's that?
When from the very top of that, the bottom one is, the wood is about
Oh,
another 20, close to that, doubling it.
right.
Probably 2.5 to 3 foot below it.
Yeah,
So we could go down,
yeah,
there's probably 2 foot below that before the floor, or, well,
Okay, yeah.
so we could go down, we could leave the height of it the same, and then go down, if that would,
I mean, I think that would be better. That way you're not
Yeah,
getting all up in your gable and
yeah.
throwing the aesthetics off too terribly bad.
yeah, just so we get some light up there is the main thing.
Just hate changing the whole front of the house. What's in the other windows, none of them have anything on them.
and if we stayed at that, we could almost match the bottom if you wanted to go that route, if we're gonna stay the same width.
You mean with the,
Well, no, not with the trim necessarily, but like, you know, have a split window, a two sash, you know, an upper and
oh,
lower.
2 over 2, or 1 over 1, you mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, I would still leave it as a solid, either casement or just a swing-in window,
Okay.
just for aesthetics, you know, but. I don't know, that's hard. There's a back window on that, I know the back windows on that are a lot bigger, on the opposite gable end of the
And
house.
it's probably about the same width, and it is like the bottom windows, they're same size probably, the bottom window.
That's the gable, yeah. You can see it from over by the golf course. Tom?
Well, I think making it the same width and adjusting it would take care of what we needed for that, especially with the trim work they're going to do to try to match. There aren't any other second story windows on it, so we're trying to match something. That's
Right, I know.
Yeah, the big thing is it's exposed to the front, which makes it so that it really kind of has to be done right.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see a major problem with it.
No, right now it's just like a picture window.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought, it looked like 2 little hinges on the bottom, but maybe it just tilted in or out.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
We're willing to do whatever.
How tall you want to go then? If we go the same width? Know what I'm saying?
Well, I just, as a safety window, I think 3,
They're not worried about
They're not going to do that, okay. But
Not worried about egress, right?
I would,
So it doesn't have to be the 5.5.
Right.
I would maybe even just 36 inches height to it, add a little more light to that room, rather than going down and trying to match, 4 feet or 5 feet.
Yeah, true. Would you consider cutting the tree down?
I don't know,
Maybe to me, I'll say it.
So you're talking 19, 36? Or
yeah, well,
as wide as the
Do you wanna go-
window below?
well,
31 by
31 by 36?
36?
what do you think? Well,
Window's 31 wide.
The
Bottom window is 31
yeah,
wide.
it's 31. I don't want to go any too much wider than this because with
No,
the trim
no.
on it, it becomes
That's
out
what's
of, yeah.
Right. I
You
mean,
want me to match the width of the trim mark to the width of the bottom trim mark?
yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it, I think we could, you could get a little bit big, a little wider of the window at 19 by framing it differently. By having just a narrow frame on those, because where that style is, go almost out to that with a window. And that could get 24, 26 inches in width, it would balance nicely.
So what we're asking is for the frame size.
The
to
frame.
match
For the height.
lower.
Lower frame, yeah.
So the glass is obviously gonna be smaller than that, but
So the aluminum,
same width here.
from the aluminum to aluminum,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that inside width, match that inside width.
Correct.
And then length,
How tall?
What'd you say, Tom?
I wouldn't go any bigger than about 36, would be proportional, I think. That would drop it down. You save the bottom sill and then you can just add it, extend the other ones. Don't know.
so width as wide as the edge of frame,
Yeah.
and 36
I think 36 from edge of the top to of the frame.
And then-
Framework.
Of the window, not the actual
Right,
trim
that,
work.
right,
from here, to the bottom of this? Or are you talking about?
right, just actually up a little bit, right there, from there to there, 36.
So the actual.
So it'd be 36 plus the trim work. Trim work and the silver.
Right, yeah, but the glass itself,
Right.
that edge to 36.
I got you.
And then the gingerbread, I'm gonna call it gingerbread and balusters,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
lengthened to match.
Yeah.
Right.
That would be great.
Replicate what's there, only the width and height adjust.
You get the 4 foot.
Got all that down?
I'll get the rest later.
I move we accept it with those adjusted measurements and keeping the trim to match the trim that is on the window now.
I can do it.
Like to wait a second.
Second.
Okay. I have a motion and a second to accept the certificate of appropriateness to replace the small attic window on the front of the home with a larger window. We are going to go wood casement window, the upper frame to match the width of the lower window. The new upper window is going to be 36 inches in height. We are going to modify the trim work to match what is already there. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
If you want actual dimensions on that width, I know the size were 4 inches on that aluminum, so it'd be 31, be 39 inches wide, be the trim work for the upper.
So basically about equal to the other one. They should just
Right.
It'll be the same
Like-
width on each one.
Yeah.
look like they belong.
All right, well,
Is that it?
yep, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's your one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Moving on to SGHC 022-26, certificate of appropriateness for the installation of 2 new vinyl windows in the rear of the building on the 2nd story and the approval to cover all other existing windows with siding, previously approved via a COA on the sides and rear portion of the building at 132 Merchant Street.
Everybody got that, because there was a little bit of change there. So the request was originally for the rear windows that sits here, and then I think Robert talked with Mr. Monia about the side windows and what the expectation was, and we went back and watched the meeting to make sure the approval prior was for siding, and it was, but I think Mr. Monia thought it was to side the entire thing, including the windows. Okay.
So
No, I'm blind, right? So, he thought it was covered.
No, sides.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, so they-
Okay, you thought it was for the back also?
No,
So-
yeah, so the east and west sides, essentially every window has been boxed in.
Right.
Except the front. And the last time we were here, we made it clear we were going to keep the front the
Right.
same.
Right.
But based on our design, maintaining those windows up front was not, well, and they were completely destroyed. But, so all those windows, top floor, second floor now are boxed in. And what I thought was approved the last time, I wasn't explicit enough with the siding. I said siding on all sides except the front. And
Gotcha, okay.
we've had the windows covered for about 6 months, so.
Yeah. Top windows weren't even the right period anyway. So let's just go window.
So you want to cover all of those windows that are?
Yeah, so they're actually already covered, framed in. I have electric run, I have insulation run. I mean, unfortunately, there'd have to be a lot of change to my site or my contractor starting next week on the siding, so. And you know, obviously that's in the alleyway, you can't see those, and then the other, you're going up a one-way street. And then the back, I guess, Lance would see the back, you know, the people in his parking lot, but the back actually had 3 windows, 2 the same size as what you see on the sides, and then there was a little window in the bathroom. Oh, yep, that's it, yep.
So this one,
So, yes, so that's already framed out for a new window, and I think I have the dimensions there, 24 by 36. And then about in the middle of those old windows is going to be a new window, 30, I think I put 36 by 36, but I think it's 38 by 36, which will be over the sink. The other one would be in the bathroom, if you will.
And then you're just getting rid of all these bottom ones.
That's the plan, sir, yes. So phase 1 of this, we want to complete the upstairs, open it up, get it, you know, generating some revenue. And then the hope or the plan for that external porch, if you will, that's where the bathroom will go. So we're obviously don't want to have 3 windows in the bathroom, but the HVAC in the bathroom will be in that tertiary part back there. Again, the front, not messing with the front. It's going to get maybe a coat of paint or something, but not messing with the facade on the front.
And are the windows on the west side comparable to the ones on the east side that are pictured?
Yeah,
On
they're
that second floor?
the same size, you're saying?
Or locations?
Yes, yeah.
Is that's the picture? Okay, that's the west side.
There's the east side.
That's the east side with the gate. Okay.
So obviously the door will remain. That's the access to the second story. And we're not planning on changing that door.
I don't have any problems with those windows on the back. No, I don't have any issues with the windows on the back. I mean, it's on the back of the building.
The back is a mess.
Yeah.
And anything they do is going to be better than it is.
What about the siding that's covering all the windows?
Yeah, they want to cover all the side windows. In the back, they're going to have the 2 windows.
Yeah, they've already covered the sides.
But they are going to be adding those 2.
Yeah, but these are already covered, and the
Yeah.
other side's covered?
Yeah,
That's the new amendment.
yeah. So we cover them first and then ask them for forgiveness.
That's what I thought. It's see which building was it? Right there, right, yeah. And so originally, it doesn't even, looking at that, it doesn't even look like those windows were originally there. It doesn't look like those windows were originally there on this. But typically, they would have like the hash marks for the windows.
There's none there.
So,
Yeah, I mean, you can see, even Sarah's next
Yeah,
door,
Sarah's, all of
it
them.
shows the windows.
right. And then Bill's building over here.
It says meat rendering in the cellar, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were
long
told.
gone.
Trying to keep everything out of the basement going forward.
Yeah. I really don't have any problems with it. I mean, if you go back far enough, you'll find what you need. You okay with it? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve it as presented. Oh, one thing, hang on, let me stop. Are you dead set on vinyl windows?
I mean, I already have them purchased. And my contractor's starting on, see, I thought, and it's my fault, I thought AWS already had that approved because he's my window guy, and I talked to him after I talked to Gene, because I went to Gene asking for, hey, is this gonna pass city inspection essentially? And we got our wires crossed. So I've had those windows purchased. It's in the back of the building. They're pretty small windows. So am I set on it? No, but it took me 6 months to get a contractor to site it, and I'm kind of on his time frame, and
Gotcha.
I'm afraid if I delay it, then I'm gonna be another 6 months without it being sited. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of gaps right now in that because we had to
Right.
rip it down
Sure.
to rebuild it essentially.
And so these vinyl windows are just on the back?
Yes, yeah, and like I said, it just backs up the Lance Jury's parking lot. There's really
Right,
not
right.
much
Sure, sure.
in my honeybees.
Okay. Okay. What kind of siding did you end up getting for that?
The approved one.
That engineered LP
Okay.
rigid stack.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I didn't know.
yeah.
I remember when we did that.
Yeah, we're going with a light gray, which should match.
Yeah. Beautiful color.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it as presented.
A second?
I have a motion and a second to approve the certificate of appropriateness for the installation of 2 new vinyl windows in the rear of the building on the 2nd story, and the approval to cover over all existing windows on the east and west side with siding, which was previously approved via COA, on the sides and rear of the building at 132 Merchant. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
We'll keep the podium.
Does this get solar on the back?
We wish.
No, I just see
I
this.
saw that too, but
Have what?
No, that's actually just a roofing
Well,
material.
yeah, well, actually SRS,
Emergency repair?
yeah, it's not leaking right now. That whole
That's
back
the important
wall,
Yeah.
back wall actually had to be replaced because it was leaking so bad
Yeah.
for 40 plus years. So.
okay. Moving on to administrative approvals.
So just have one, I think Robert has talked with Mr. and Mrs. Monia, and this image has been out there for a while since.
I just seen it, I love it.
USDA came in and did a presentation on some improvements here in town. And Robert and I talked, I mean, basically, besides paint and work that's already been done, this is either a combination of signage or displays that have signage, so we did an administrative approval.
It looks,
Yeah, the only thing different in that picture is where the dinosaur is going to be located. We're going to move it to the front where you'll see it when you come across the bridge.
Oh, gotcha.
I say the front, but on the, I guess that'd be the south side.
yeah.
So yeah, really just the Sinclair sign, the gas pumps. Obviously, we'll do some sort of flower pots to define the border eventually. And then it's gonna be named Goose's that have that signage on the side as well.
And there'll be a different mural, of
Yeah, there
course,
will.
where that existing museum mural is.
Oh,
We've talked to Kenzie Woke, she's going to essentially redo that mural.
It won't be the same dinosaur, it won't be that,
It'll be more Sinclair driven.
yeah.
Gotcha. So you haven't said what you can do with the building yet? Kind of. You don't have to tell me,
That you want to
surprise
say on a
me.
microphone?
Yeah,
That's okay.
I mean, hopefully, gonna bring a lot of
Yeah. Oh, you're fine.
fun and employment to town.
I just like it because I live right around the corner. I
And
love it.
we gotta check the antique building box first and then move on to that one.
Okay,
Awesome. That's great.
thank you.
Thank you, guys, appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Take care.
Thank you.
Moving on to other business.
I have none.
Okay, moving on to public comments. None? Okay, we're ready to adjourn.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome.